a tycoon. I've been running up a check.
Yeah, Illy. Hey, I'm setting the tone for all of the clones who swear they can do what I do. I run up a check and now niggas is checking the stats on the shoes that I use. I'm with the who's of the who's, dropping them clues like glue. I wanted the money, it came with the pie, that's how I became a tycoon. I put the work in and that shit is working, I swear you can see the result. This shit is alchemy, first they was doubting me, now niggas follow the code. I'm with the who's of the who's, dropping them clues like glue. I wanted the money, it came with the pie, that's how I became a tycoon. These rappers be thirsty for clout, speak on my name and I'm in, I'm out.
I did that. He shot at bro, and my whole focus was to get that lick back. He tried to run, and my whole focus was to push his shit back. That bitch had played, and my whole focus was to get that lick back. But all that shit wasn't really about nothing when I think and sit back. I stood 10 toes on all my foes. I'm only speaking big fat, a quarter ticket liquid. I can get you bitches gift wrap. Is you gonna talk it or you gonna live it? Cause I ain't with the chit chat. I'm with that click clack. I promise I'll be playing player. But if it's problems on my partner, I ain't playing fair. It's coming regardless. Ain't no point for you to play it scared. You still don't know who hit your nigga and had him laying there. Never will. I stood on my business and forever will. Better chill. Get you some paper. It's just a better feel. Better live. You be surprised what you can win. I'm Nipsey with the hustle. I'm a pile it all in. I done lost it all flat. I done got it all back. I done showed them once before. I ain't got it all jack. I'm a conscious kind of cat, but I could kindly fall back to that nigga who ate the chicken off the bone. All flats. Boy, them rats be all cap. With that paper that you stash, help your partner off his knees. Make that bitch get off her ass. Build a crew to get some cash. Boy, I blew that shit you stash. All that huff shit that you selling. We ain't blowing on that gas, boy, that shit be all trash. We call it look-alike. They say my nephew like my twin, that's cause we look alike. Plus we put burners to the beef, that's why we cook alike. Gonna get your slimy ass left if it ain't looking right. It's all on how you look at life. What's your perception? As part of your progression, turn your losses into lessons, which end up being a blessing. Chose smiling over stressing. You know how strong you gotta be to fight back that depression? Who the fuck you think you test? You think that I won't touch you if I catch you? How you know that they gonna ride if niggas stretch you? And I bet you, if you was drowning now that they'll let you. Better check that back door, cause it's that door that'll make them set you. Send them niggas through the wet you. Knew from the moment that I met you, you a pup and I'll pet you. Send doggy them to fetch you. It's too easy to get you. Ain't nothing about you special. You cry, you die, they gonna cry for some days and then forget you. They don't care for you. Life is a bitch, it won't be fair for you. You suffocate, it ain't no air for you. You lose it all, who gonna be there for you? Not a soul, that's on bro.
Let's go. Chip. Shout out to Acapella, man. They got a new series out. They got everybody doing the live raps, no beats. The main thing I've been seeing about this is people talk about some people just shouldn't do it. So he definitely did his thing though. That was the best one I've seen thus far. So he did his shit, but I've been seeing people talk about like, hey, if you don't got that kind of rap, then don't rap acapella sometimes, or at least write some new shit. Cause
right,
you know,
it's most definitely. I've seen some of those where complete trash is coming out of these artists, and it's just like, where did y'all find this person?
Yeah, no, but you know, and then what it is they're rapping songs that probably got 10 layers of auto-tune on it, or
right,
you know, it got a cold ass beat to it, so it might sound completely different when you hear the record, but then when they rap it live, be like,
yeah,
nah, bro, you know. And then, but people have been saying that. But shout out to Finborn. That was Finborn with the freestyle, and then him on beats, he cold too. Obviously, you could tell. See, you could tell that's the difference between MCing and just being a rapper. Right. You could tell dog an MC because he could rap live, raw, and he's still gonna get his shit off. And you could tell it's gonna translate well to a beat, you know, as opposed to some people make really great music and it just doesn't go over to the live side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we touched on that topic, being a lyricist or just being the clout rap, and you could definitely tell the difference. A lot of these artists are hopping on that acapella freestyle wave, and you can tell they're clout rappers. You know, they only rap about what's in. They sound like every other artist. Like you said, they got hell of stacked vocals or effects on their vocals. And then you got dude Finborn here who is enunciation, super clear, wordplay is top notch. There's really nothing bad you could say about him, you know?
No bullshit. Now, all his freestyles be nice like that. So
yeah. Shout
out to Finborn, man. He said, you a pup, I'll pet you. Baby ass.
All right. So Mic check, you're now locked and loaded, ready to get busy on the R414R podcast. Your host is none other than myself, the 414 Tycoon, aka the Gang is Kind of Rap, Illy. And joining me as co-host is my lyrical brethren and verbal executionist, also hood certified street team Hectic. These episodes are brought to you out of the Third Ward Studios, owned by Lethal of Knack Music. And last but never least, we got SG Films behind the lens. Without further delay, let's start it up and get these 414 hip-hop topics making noise. Heck, what we kicking off with for today?
All right, man, we gonna run it back. We gonna spin the block for some people that we literally talked about and didn't showcase none of their shit. We had a whole conversation on one of the very first episodes, and we threw these brothers' names out there, bro. And we just didn't talk about them. Illy was like, "Fuck that. We need to come back.
Yeah, we gotta
give them their own essential, feature, the highlight on their artistry and whatnot." And we're going back to where, to me, I think I'm not even sure if that's exactly how I said it, but these three artists to me were people that at one point in time were popping, like actually popping, not just underground, hometown, just here. Like these artists was actually doing shit, had radio play, all that. So we're gonna start off with the most iconic. Well, so I say, not even the most iconic, the most commercially successful. Cuckoo Cow, man. Everybody know Cuckoo Cow, fam.
Yeah. And I think how you phrased it in that episode where, because we had talked about these on the practice episodes that we never ended up releasing. And you were asking me if I had to define what Milwaukee has to offer or what's the sound of Milwaukee, how would I define it?
Facts.
And I was giving you kind of like what I thought.
And you was just going straight people we knew, seen, like people we are. And I was like, no. And I meant like more of
as an outsider looking in. If anybody came from like a different state or whatever, how would they know Milwaukee music or something like that?
That's a good. Yeah, that's good because I definitely wasn't thinking about it like that. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. And these are some of the people I mentioned.
Yep.
To me, commercially they had the most. So Cuckoo Cow was the first on that list. Everybody knows his hit single, or should I say everybody, at least in our age range, absolutely has heard this song once or twice or maybe 100 times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what's crazy is after we did that episode and we had talked about it, my niece she's a young adult, and I was talking to her and I was like, you know who Cuckoo Cow is? And she's like, no, I don't know.
That's fucking crazy.
She's somebody who she's been in the club scene and, she's bartended and stuff like that. So I was talking to her like, do you know who he is? Do you know his hit song or whatever? And she's like, I've never heard that song. I don't even know who he is.
Right.
And that just showed me like a lot of the younger crowd does not know that like history of his music. So
Facts. I remember I was in here talking to y'all and I was like, if you go take a survey on the street, a lot of people still gonna know my projects. And you could, and you was like, nah, I don't think so. And, I think I just be so in tune with like what I be remembering and like shit that's nostalgic and shit that I hold up to a certain standard.
Right.
So I could be tripping, bro. But Cuckoo Cow, man, my projects, everybody know this one.
Cal, why is you so lazy? You was supposed to win and go and pick that up for me 2 hours ago. Damn, you don't do nothing for me.
Dog, my projects is sweet, but if you ain't from where I'm from, like some dog don't come, or you getting good. Yeah, we cheating, dog, that's automatic. We greedy, plus we trying to feed the needy, dog, with all the cash. From the rich and give to the poor, we sell a few. Don't let us find a vacant higgity. Dog, we turn them into spaghettis with shorties off and biggities. So if you ain't from here or with my guys, don't even roll through, player, cause all the traffic getting minimized. Cries for help cause you got to roll for a minute, then pass it to the car back. And once you get it down, then got your
the clean version, bro.
Y'all better get it with respect, cause I pay to play for a day up in my projects. My projects stick in my projects. Everybody
in my projects.
My projects stick. Don't come to my projects if you ain't with this club. My projects stick in my projects.
So that's the most classic Milwaukee record in my mind. Like I remember when I was down south, I lived in Milwaukee. I've been going back and forth from Milwaukee since 1999. You know what I'm saying? So when I moved down south in 03, 04, I had moved to Milwaukee for a few months and then went down that way. You know what I mean? So that when people ask me where I'm from, I definitely wasn't be like Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm from Milwaukee. You know what I mean? And then people would know who Cuckoo Cow was. Oh, that's where Cuckoo Cow from. Some had good things, some had bad things to say, whatever. But that's how I know this was a national, you know.
Right.
Because I was in Augusta, Georgia, bro. And they was like, yeah, I know who Cuckoo Cow is. That's where Cuckoo Cow from. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, but that's in Wisconsin, right? That's where all the cows at. Fuck y'all.
Yeah. I remember when I think it was like early teens, having this song on a CD that was like the clean version, the radio or the DJ version, and then the explicit version. You know, it was just those three. So I would like play this song back to back, you know, and then
the beat was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
And his flow on there was cold, bro.
Yeah.
So
I can definitely say this was a song that it definitely encouraged me to want to keep rapping, you know, because I had started rapping before even hearing this song, but I was like, oh, this shit's so cold, man. I don't want to rap over this beat. So I would always play this, you know, the three back to back, try to get my rhymes up and shit.
What year did that come out, bro?
I have no idea.
What year my projects come out, bro? I gotta look it up. Yeah, so it's right there. Yeah, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. I wasn't even fully rapping when this came out. That's crazy. So you was rapping young.
Yeah, I started rapping. I think I was in like 6th grade.
Oh yeah, I was rapping once. I mean, either way, I heard that when I came to Milwaukee. Like that was some Milwaukee shit when they said it. So
yeah,
but that's Cuckoo Cow in my project. That's the one everybody know. Now we gonna play 2 more that we fuck with and like songs that I know that I've heard outside of the stardom of In My Projects. First and foremost, though, before I say anything else, it really trips me out that dog got a song called My Projects, and he ain't had not one project built in the whole video, bro. He was just on the street. He was on the block in Milwaukee somewhere.
Just regular houses.
Because Milwaukee got projects. Nigga, don't get it twisted. There's projects here, bro, but he wasn't in not one of them motherfuckers in the whole video, bro. So that shit always trip me out. You know, I'm glad we had the platform so I could say that so the world knows how I be thinking in my mind. I'm like,
he
what
was
the
lagging a lot of Section 8 going on in
yeah, he ain't had none of the projects in there. But yeah, this next one we gonna play is called Dedication. This is my shit because I remember he was like calling out Wisconsin cities, and I remember that, you know, when he did it, and I was like, I was a lot younger, but I remember it distinctively. You know what I'm saying? So this is Cuckoo Cow, Dedication.
Happy days, all that bullshit. What the fuck you think? Ain't no niggas in? Well, I got something for you, motherfuckers. I got something for you, motherfuckers.
This my shit.
Drop like the spot, then you can't leave to that last boulder. We getting older and wiser, rising with a vengeance, putting away them lacks and coming back, sliding in them Benzes. We blow it up like the World Trade. Half of the scratch we pack come from rapping, the rest all your girl made. So we gon' see you at the top, waving, hanging about a drop. Y'all bumping one of my songs that got the game on lock. Top of the charts with this art of rap. It's Cuckoo Cow, child, represent Milwaukee where I started at. Who ever thought of that? Us bubbling up like champagne, riding through your city on them things, nigga. For real. Now we have to shut y'all down. And if you don't let us know, we gon' have to get the phone. Act like you didn't know. From your bosses to your suckers to your hoes. I know one thing for sure. You better not bring your ass home. All my 2-9 niggas, my 8 straight niggas, my 1-4, 1-5.
shit.
I love that record, bro. The sound of that right there
Yeah.
is if I could define my favorite representation of the Midwest, it'd be that kind of sound, bro. The doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Like they always have those cold ass bass lines, and then the rap is always kind of like off the hi-hat and the snare, like they're like, I fucking love that shit. It moves me in a way I don't even know why, but maybe it's just because I'm from here and this is what we like the most, but I love that shit.
No, most definitely. Like that's something that at the time I could definitely see myself walking down the street to that, like having the mean mug face on. Nobody better fuck with me.
Yeah,
as I'm
you know.
walking. Yeah.
Doo-doo, doo-doo. You like
I'm looking for trouble if somebody say some shit.
on my south side niggas. Like, bro, that shit. I like
Yeah,
that
he
shit.
went hard on that one.
No, but this next one, we're gonna try to play it all the way. That's cool. We're gonna try to play this next one all the way.
Yeah.
So we get the feature on there. But this is Ride Till We Die featuring Twisted.
This got to be my favorite track from Cuckoo.
So this is Illy's favorite Cuckoo Cow record. And I also love this record too. So let's get it.
We ride till we die, ball till we fall. All OGs that disagree intensively with me and infinite fuck up all. And the laws, motherfucker better check mine and hit him up with the Tech 9 and keep my gun on safety while they tryna chase me. You know, nigga, goes to the next time. We ride till we die, ball till we fall. All OGs that disagree intensively with me and infinite fuck up all. And the laws, motherfucker better check mine and hit him up with the Tech 9 and keep my gun on safety while they tryna chase me. You know, nigga, goes to the next time. A nigga ride till we die, hell ball till we fall. Fuck around with nothing but G's, flipping at least 2 keys with D's and white walls. Right, y'all try to fucking mind. Better call 2 niggas with at least 2 9s and get ready to melt from all this hot ass iron that we find. I ain't lying, motherfucker, that bullshitting. Nothing, got a full clipping, dumping on any nigga out here starting something. Motherfucker set trends and let his in, stack from the floor to the ceiling. Infinite 4-5 swap house and merge to splurge and count these millions. Niggas feelings hurt cause we done locked the game. Sewing up all blocks with cane so the younger G's can ride these and keep some pocket change. And it's strange how nigga was out but made his way in. Leave a nigga 6 feet deep, peeping out a casket, bastards laying, swaying up in the wind like the American flag. Hell, I'm out to bury the fact. Fucking around with us G's, a nigga gon' get toe tagged. Get dragged from block to block, city to city and state to state. From the millest, the realest, the killers, just counting cake. We ride till we die, ball till we fall.
Y'all got off on that, man.
Intensively with me and twisted and fuck up all. And the laws, motherfucker better check mine and hit him up with the Tech 9 and keep my gun on safety while they tryna chase me. You know a nigga goes to the next time. We ride till we die, ball till we fall. All OGs that disagree intensively with me and twisted and fuck up all. And the laws, motherfucker better check mine and hit him up with the Tech 9 and keep my gun on safety while they tryna chase me. You know a nigga goes to the
Let me get
next
a little
time.
something straight with you, ho. Once I slip in the clip, don't stop tripping. My ability to floss in the cars I'll be whipping is cause a motherfucker constantly tipping. A nigga constantly tripping, cause he want the block. Must've let too much of that bug get in him. You can get your uncles, brothers, nieces, nephews, and cousins in them. We gon' still be bludgeoning them like the dirty dozen in them. Breaking hollow points off in your ass. How you gon' take away a tip a nigga been on for years? You must've been lost in your past. Better get your shit straight, yo. Me and my guy don't bother. Serving plenty but yeah, yo. When the cops come, lay low. Go and shopping for my work, cause depending how the day go. With some bitches on security that'll blast your ass for the nickel sacks and the scratch. Go ahead and try to stick up the spot. Don't be tripping when the bitch up the Glock. Clap for the pack. Take your body like we show should. Empty out the clip on them haters that be no good. After Navy with the cold wood. Straight go get it forever. We go to war with the whole hood. Show them in them gang, get my sanction. Leave them stankin'. After plenty dankin', drinking. Don't know what the fuck they was thinking. Beat the Lankin'. The niggas taking plenty Benjamin Franklins. Shoulda came cautious. Nigga feeling nauseous. Nigga about to die while I'm hot. Cause these niggas is cool with the tutu to the Tech 9. Make you ride to the sky. Ride till we die.
We ride till we die.
Yeah,
Ball
fucking
till we
fire,
fall.
bro.
All OGs that disagree intensively with me and twisted and fuck them all. And the laws, motherfucker better check mine and hit him up with the Tech 9 and keep my gun on safety while they tryna chase me. You know a nigga goes to the next time. We ride till we die.
Straight up got off on that record, bro. Like,
Bro, you know what's crazy? I never noticed that Twisted kind of tried to hit the Cuckoo.
yeah, the Cuckoo
He
like
was trying to
pitches
say,
and
so
shit.
good with the good. Like he was
Yeah.
trying to. I never noticed that. I just literally just now noticed that. Like he really was trying to like, and I never noticed Twisted. I don't think Twisted ever really does that. Like, and he tried to, you know, because a couple times he started to, and I thought he was going to take off, and he kind of just brought it back with the, you know, that's Cuckoo style type shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
go ahead and
crazy.
say it right now, bro. Like, Cuckoo, whatever your new shit is sounding like, go back, study this, incorporate it
real.
into the new shit,
Facts.
because this was probably the best verse I've ever heard from you, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
bro, I love that shit.
complete fire, bro.
You know, and then like I said, it was straight Midwest, bro. Because like you could have put any, you could insert any probably Midwest artist from that era
Yeah.
into that record, and it would have fit perfect, and they still would have sounded like each other. Man, fuck, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.
Yeah.
But
and just the subject matter that he was talking about in the record, like it wasn't. I felt like it wasn't corny. You know, it wasn't shit that like it didn't sound like what we're expecting from Cuckoo, and we're expecting from just like a seasoned artist.
Yeah,
like it was really good. This is just a really good verse.
And then he throws in Milwaukee every verse so far that we heard. He puts Milwaukee into it, bro.
Yeah,
and that's probably one of the biggest things to me. Like, bro, that's crazy because he made it sound cool, bro. He had us looking really fucking dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And on one last thing on Cuckoo before we move on, that artwork is like now it's like in its past. But I know when they made him that cover, bro, he was like, that shit hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
facts.
That shit is crispy, bro. Like, and like, you know, like right now, somebody would look at this shit like, bro, if you go get your, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but I know when they made that, he was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna be the coldest motherfucker in the world with that cover, bro.
Yeah, most definitely.
Nah, but shout out to the graphic designers, bro. They don't get enough love, bro.
Yeah. And last but not least, I do got one more thing to say on Cuckoo. And it's probably not going to be the most favorite thing he hears about himself on this track, if he does hear it or whatever.
Yeah.
So I went through his whole discography. I listened to the Recovery album that he just dropped this year. I was not a fan. I just have to say I don't think it's a good album. You know, It sounds very outdated. It sounds like 2001, you know.
Okay.
It sounds like it was made 20 years ago. It was very hard to listen to all the way through. You know, I was playing it in front of people. Niggas when they got their own headphones.
Yeah.
Their own shit. I'm like, you know, I was like, you know, but there's definitely, he has really good tracks from his past. And I think if he incorporates
into that a little bit,
you know, study some of those.
But it's crazy because you tap into your past, but then you like, your shit sound old.
Yeah, well, it's not only that, but like, so a lot of the production on the new album, you got to totally switch up the production, bro. Like that.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Production just sounds way too old. I would say incorporate a lot of the new slaps that are out here, like the type beats that like Munch Lauren and Big Frank and you know, some of these artists are rapping on. Get some of those type beats. Mess with you know, some younger producers, you know, with younger ears, you know, because you don't want to sound too outdated. There's a quote from KRS-One that I always think about, and he's telling a young kid, like, you have to talk with older people because it will make you wise. And then it's good for, you know, you'll be able to connect with the young people that you're already connected with, but then you'll be wise amongst older people.
Yeah.
You know, and you can integrate with them easily. And then for older people, you should be talking to younger people, see what's going on, because you'll be you know, able to normally integrate with older people, but also younger people won't think like, you know, like, I'm not trying to listen to nothing you're saying. You know, you'll be hit
I feel like
to
they
what's
think
going
that no
on.
matter what.
Yeah, but
I
like,
remember when I was young, it don't matter. But my thing is, you had to have something for me to listen, you know, for me to be like, oh, maybe you know what he's talking about.
And I think everybody has something to take away, you know, from what they might be telling you or whatever. And I think, you know, just the wordsmith that he is, it would be a little better if he went and got some younger production, you know?
Yeah, facts.
I feel like his new album
I
sounds like
agree.
there was way too many yes men in the room.
No, yeah, I agree.
So, you know, take that for what you will with a grain of salt. You know, I'm no expert on the subject by any means. So, you know, I'm just the listener.
You kind of an expert, bro.
Yeah, you know, I'm cold.
You kind of expert, bro.
You know, I ain't gonna say that. I believe that for other people to say. Yeah.
All right, man. But shout out to Cuckoo Cow, bro.
Yeah, big shout out.
Definitely had a legendary run. The next artist, this is for me, and I kind of made it chronological. And I told Illy, well, let's just make it chronological. It would be Ray Rizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since I've been to Milwaukee, I've been watching everything Ray Rizzy be doing, how he does it. Cause I'll be like this, you know, he had the biggest name at one point.
Yeah.
So we gonna just start off with his for me, what I would think, and I'm guessing Illy agrees, but this is probably his most known record, at least when he came out. This is what put him up on the platform to be who he is now. So
Yeah.
this is Ray Rizzy jacking.
Popping these bottles, I got a couple dollars. Hey, you got that 10 you owe? Let me get that 10 you owe. I ain't signed yet. Let me get that 10 you owe. Where we jacking though? Hey, cut, come get these fries. You know we party. If y'all ain't got no money, I got a couple dollars on me. We gonna go down to questions, man. If you waiting in line, you ain't fine. You understand me? We doing the thing. We gonna do it for Lil Fred. You understand, hard head?
Bro got the T-top.
The don't. Hooping in the jean shorts is diabolical. Man.
Go, 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 go. On that thing, how about it? Ray Rizzy, hard head, we bout it, yeah. Thumpers on deck, check, then it's time to go. Get the jack and knock a fool, chopping on them foes. He rolling, she bent. I'm off a fifth for the yak, your boy Rip. What's cracking? What's happening? I'm in the club getting off, I'm jacking. What it do, tennis shoe? Yeah, I'm brand new. Hanging up the roof, cause folks got the brains blue. I'm fresh head to toe, this what money do. The whip flip more colors than the Rubik's Cube. I see you, little mama, yeah, you twerking something. 5 minutes in the drink, I better pop something. Pimp, it ain't nothing, yeah, my game great. Turn the oven on, I'm jacking whenever I cake. I'm jacking, what's happening? I'm jacking, what's cracking? I'm jacking, what's happening? I'm getting off in the club, stay jacking, bitch. I'm jacking, what's happening? I'm jacking, what's cracking? I'm jacking, what's happening? I'm getting off in the club.
That's so crazy. We used to dress like that.
Yeah, that's just crazy. The motherfucking jean shorts that could have been pants and shit. Tall tees. I remember the tall tee era like a motherfucker.
Than a motherfucker.
But
hella airbrushing
on another note, dog had a parrot on his fucking shoulder, fam. If you ain't got a parrot in your video, don't fucking talk to me, bro.
Facts.
This nigga Snap, he had the motherfucking parrot on his shoulder, bro. Match the fit, bro.
Big facts. I don't think I'm gonna make another video until I get a parrot.
You know what I mean? Like,
I actually have access to a parrot as well. So.
He said, I actually have access to a parrot as well. Yeah, no, but that to me, when I remember hearing that and people riding around to that shit, and then I remember him transitioning from that into the next part of his, like, you know, career and shit. I'm gonna just play a little snippet of this one. I wasn't gonna, but I feel like I have to, because this is like, to me, I remember seeing and hearing this and I was like, oh shit, he made it. Milwaukee, we on, you know, we all,
big facts.
We all set to the moon. This is another cuckoo moment, you know what I mean? But this is Ray Rizzy featuring Lil Jon and Juvenile. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
My bad.
This one go out to them haters. You think I don't see you? You think I don't hear you? I got them like, okay. Yeah.
That's my shit. That was my shit. I remember when that came out, bro. Yeah. I was like, that shit hard, bro.
Yeah.
And then he had the Wendy's chain. That shit was a big deal. That was almost the biggest deal. That's the song and the video and shit.
Yeah, big.
He had that fat ass Wendy's chain, bro. I remember that shit.
And that's a good look for the mill too. Like,
it just looked
having
great.
That feature from Lil Jon
and Juvenile, bro. That shit was great. It was a good look. You're right. It was a wonderful look, man. Like, so shout out to him for that.
And
so
the whole change up from the quality in the video.
Oh yeah. You know, hey, just so y'all know, we fucked the whole, a whole episode up last week. I seen y'all, if y'all seen the reel or not, but we was doing this same shit, and then we was like going through it, and then we realized we wasn't recording about an hour in and shit. Terrible. But when we talked about it the first time, we was like, I know that when they get done with the video like this, after doing some shit like from I'm jacking to that, he was like, we fucking made it.
Big facts.
Because the video quality is insanely better, fam. Like the setup, the way everybody was dressed, the females, all the shit was just a leap forward for mankind looking at. You know, so but shout out to Ray Rizzy on that.
One small step for Ray Rizzy, one big step for the mill.
Let's go. But so I never knew that Ray Rizzy was rapping like that until an hour ago when fucking Illy showed me. He was like, yeah, his new shit. And I'm like, new shit. Low key, I thought fam had, not that he quit, but he just was, you know, he was doing other shit.
Yeah, straight up low key, maybe some singles here or there.
Yeah, you know, why I didn't think. And then Illy was like, nah, what you mean? He got this new shit and I've been listening to it and he rapping. And I'm like, oh, okay. So what's this one about, Illy?
And what's crazy to me is Ray Rizzy's new shit is right up Heck's alley of like the type of music that he really tunes in with. So like, yeah, I expected like this nigga to be a solid hardcore fan of Ray Rizzy.
I had no idea.
So I was thinking he was gonna teach me some shit, you know. Come to find out, I finally get to teach him something.
Yeah, I had no idea, bro. No bullshit. Cause like I said before, recently in the past, I said, you know, I remember him. The last thing that in my mind that I could like instantly think about was him acting. He was with B Justice and them.
Yep.
And he was like doing this acting shit and they was funny as hell. That shit was a good look.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what I just didn't think Dog was actively music with it no more.
Mm-hmm.
So you showing me this was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's got a new album just dropped this year in August, I think. It's called Ray Rizzy Sincerely Sugar Bear.
Sincerely Sugar Bear. So we're gonna play Pfizer.
Mm-hmm.
Featuring Numero Ocho. I don't know if that since I'm Spanish and you put Numero, I'm just gonna say Numero Ocho, but it could be Numero 8. That sounds not cold, but whatever.
Yeah, we're just gonna
play Pfizer by Ray Rizzy, bro, off his new album called Sincerely Sugar Bear. Let's go.
It ain't nothing but some more of it. You did.
You know we gon' ball on them. Floor seats at the Pfizer for 'em. Time is money, now they paper for it. He that nigga know they checking for him. Like jagged edge, you know I gotta be. Ain't met a nigga yet, it flies me. The life we live's a luxury. A lot of champagne, nice and that exotic weed.
Upper echelon jap. Just left the library, got some books in the back. Loud life, rolling tray on my lap. Blowing funky cold Medina, Cuddy want a Nina. Mob shit, I gotta prick your finger. South Beach eating kunk, just me and Trina. Bad bitches only. You don't believe me, you can ask Tony. On the road, the riches, no accident. I crashed to the money. Getting fly to us is recreation. I might bring a couple pieces, depending on the destination. We in mode, you need translation. Nothing new, we got players hating. Flash.
You know we gon' ball on them. Floor seats at the Pfizer for 'em. Time is money, now they paper for it. He that nigga know they checking for him. Like jagged edge, you know I gotta be. Ain't met a nigga yet, it flies me. The life we live's a luxury. A lot of champagne, nice and that exotic.
Yeah.
That hook is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Numero 8.
Oh God, off that, man.
But yeah, no, that shit hard. He said, ain't nothing new. We got players hating.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And they hit the whole cover, you know, I don't know if that's like foxtails on the coat or mink or chinchilla or whatever, but
bro, that's clearly moose.
It's super player, you know, exactly how the
vibe
project
of it,
sounds.
Yeah.
You know, like so it matches, very cohesive, super cold. The only thing I didn't like about the album is it didn't have like an actual standout single. You know, I felt
type
like it
shit.
Have a standout.
But I feel like that kind of ties in with what I said. Like, I don't think he out here for that. I don't think he really give a fuck if y'all want to hit, fuck him. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I feel. I feel like that's music he making like, hey, this is how I rock. This is how I'm a vibe to it.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe that's why it came out like that.
Yeah, that's a definite possible, you know, but I still, when I'm comparing that track with the two that we just played, for one, they're it's a completely different leap of artistry. You know,
Yeah,
like,
night
he
and
does
day.
not sound like the same artist on those. You know,
But that's again, I'm not trying to repeat exactly what I said, but that's what I'm saying. Another point. Maybe he's just like, fuck that. I don't want to make that kind of music. I don't
no,
want to.
but so what I mean is, I want to hear this artist, this newer version of him,
Yeah.
and how he's rapping
On that
like
type of-
yeah, you know, on like something that might be for, you know, the clubs or for a DJ.
Nah, right.
Some a DJ can spin. Because I could definitely hear that type of Pfizer track at a lounge, maybe.
Nah, facts. I feel what
But-
you're saying. I feel what you're saying. Man, fuck them, Ray. If they don't want to, fuck it. If they ain't vibing, I'll talk shit. If they ain't in the cigar lounge with your shit, fuck them.
But definitely a good album. Highly recommend y'all go check that out.
Yeah, from what I heard, I only heard 2 or 3 records so far because Illy just showed me when we got here. But I like I said, I didn't even know. So shout out to Ray Rizzy, bro. You got it, fam. And I love that Pfizer song because dog really be on the floor at Pfizer watching the Bucks games and shit. So
Yeah.
you know, I love when people talk about shit they really be on and what they really do. You know, what
I
I'm
think
saying?
one of his bars in the album was like, "Smash the Bucks player's girl" or something. I was like, damn.
That's the Milwaukee shit right there.
Like, all right. Yeah,
That's
fact.
like one of the most Milwaukee shit things you could say and shit. All right, man. Who's last but not least, man?
All right. So last but never least, we got your boy Ray Nitty.
Ray Nitty. Bow. So this again, an artist that I just heard of in passing on the radio, people talking about him. I didn't have to go look for. He didn't have to fucking inbox me nothing. He didn't have to. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm Ray Nitty. Check me out. None of that shit. He just did the work, and then I heard of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everybody know this song too. So because that I'm Jacking song had Milwaukee in the chokehold too. In My Projects was obviously a major hit.
Yeah. Had the
And
nation
then-
in the chokehold.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then this one right here, this one damn near, if I'm not mistaken, was national too as well.
Yeah.
You know, so this is work that they really put out and made something happen with. So this is Ray Nitty, Bow. You know, he got the dramatics. He had Brandon Jennings in there and shit.
Hey, hey, hey,
Hey.
hey. Now move your body, girl. Hey, 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 hey. I like her. I wanna wife her. I wanna take her home and pull it all nighter. Her body like bow, 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 bow. Now move your body, girl. Shooting, but she moving. I wanna see if she really can do it. Her body like bow, 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 bow. Now move your body, girl. Damn girl, I see you got a body, and I ain't even lying. You the baddest in the party. She got a dog, how she get him in the mad hardest. The way she shake it got a nigga feeling real horny. She thick, I'm the shit. Ooh, girl, get it, yeah, that's it. She rolling, and I'm holding. I wanna take her home and knock it out till the morning. I wanna wife her. I wanna take her home and pull it all nighter. Her body like bow, 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 bow. Now move your body, girl. Shooting, but she moving. I wanna see if she really can do it. Her body like bow, 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 bow. Now move your body.
And one of the coldest club records.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
And the beginning of the video be tripping me out because it was all dramatic. It was like almost like an intro to like somebody about to get taken to the back room in a gambling place and get taken out and shit.
Right.
And it's like tish, bow. You know what I'm saying? Like, but shout out to Ray Nitty, bro. This song had the city in a chokehold, bro. Like that shit was everywhere. I got one question only, bro. Why y'all stop doing that shoulder shit? No, y'all got to keep that shit up, man.
Right.
Y'all was killing that shit. Bow. That shit.
And like
You know?
the way Big Frank and them be doing they shoulder shit, it
Yeah.
almost seems
Almost,
like it's a spin-off of how they're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? That's crazy. That shit, did Ray Nitty start the dance vibe in Milwaukee like that?
Yeah. Big facts.
There's nothing much to say about that record. It's one of them records, bro. That was Ray Nitty, bro. That was like the encapsulation of Ray Nitty. So I thought.
Timeless. The only thing I can say about that hit is that's a timeless hit, bro. You can still play that today.
You can play that anywhere. Yeah, that. In my projects too, you can play that pretty much anytime, anywhere, and you getting a reaction off that shit. People
Big
gonna
facts.
be bopping and dancing. Like I said though, I thought that was the whole thing of Ray Nitty, and then I heard some shit like this, and I was like, oh, I maybe I was wrong. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So this is Ray Nitty, Lights Down Low.
Lights down low. Lights down low. Turn them lights down low. Turn them lights down low, baby, yeah, turn them low. Turn them lights down low, baby, turn them lights low. Turn them lights low. She don't wanna. No, she don't wanna let me go. And what we doing in this room right now, we can't let the neighbors see, so turn them lights down low. Lights down low. Turn them lights down low. Lights down low. Turn them lights down low. You had some past loves, and I know the game, and you hurting, girl. So you won't commit, and you push away, but it's worth it, girl. They say you too young for love. I say what's too young for us. They scream out no new friends. I say watch your old ones. Them old ones be the jealous ones. They don't want to see you putting on. Put something on you so cold. Just let it all unfold. So girl, turn them lights low and let me take control. She don't wanna. No, she don't wanna let me go. And what we doing in this room right now, we can't let the neighbors see, so turn them lights down low. Lights down low. Turn them lights down low. Lights down low. Turn them lights down low.
Oh, look at that. That's that shit. Bro,
Yeah.
that I believe was an attempt for him to be like, listen, I'm bigger than just a boom, 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 you know, the dance, bow, bow. Like,
Yeah,
I could
most
do
certainly.
for real, like hits. Just reading through some of the comments on YouTube, it's like everybody's like, yeah, this is some hometown shit. We gotta support this. We got, man, take this to 106 Park and blah, you gotta do all that. You know what I mean? So it's like the city was rocking with it, bro. You know?
And so when you listen to that song versus the first song, Bow, you really get the scope of how versatile he is as an artist.
Facts.
And then when you find out his biography, I guess he's actually from the Virgin Islands, which completes what you're hearing in that record.
Yeah, like he's not necessarily just reaching out for a sound. Like,
Yeah.
that's something that's really in his nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's something that, like, you know, because we've talked about this with when we did the Puerto Rican episode, they have, you know, just able to cover such a vast amount of music, and it's because the dancing and everything, that's part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? So even with the Virgin Islands, that's part of the culture. You know, when you think of like who's like Big Sean, or no, not Big Sean, Sean Paul, who's Elephant Man, fucking just
Sean
like,
Kingston.
Yeah, Sean Kingston, you know, like they make dance music on a daily basis over there.
Yeah.
So that's like their thing. And when you hear a lot of his newer releases, if you go through his albums, that's what his albums sound like. Everything sounds like a hit. You know, that's one thing I like about him. Like when I was doing my research between him and the other two, he's easily the most, like, I guess, global appeal artist. Like I can see him performing.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, and his songwriting is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I see what you're saying. Shout out to Ray Nitty, bro. He got Business Boy to produce that beat. He from Milwaukee, which is a good look because now you got a Milwaukee producer on there. catering to your Virgin Island type sound type, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously Philly Flyboy did the video. Shout out to the growth, bro. Those B-rolls were shaky, bro. And Philly done came up, fam.
Big fan.
He'll never have shaky B-roll again looking at us. Shout out to Philly, bro. You know what I mean? But I noticed that. I'm like, oh shit. Everything, like, he was catching the bread. That shit was, I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. When you in the music game for so long, you start noticing just the littlest shit. Like,
yeah.
For all we know, people who don't know nothing about it just see the video like, oh, that's just an effect, a shake effect looking at us. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to the growth for everybody, man. Those were people, like I said, man, we just heard, and they did the job to make us, not to make us, but to get the music to our ears, bro.
Yeah.
So.
And the city, they did the job to get the city to the rest of the nation, which is, you know, that's the overall aspiration for the rest of,
Facts.
You know, upcoming artists from the city. You know, everybody wants to be doing national events, national shows. They want to be on those bigger headlining stages, shit like that. So, you know, it's dope to have these three artists actually run up the numbers and, you know, take care of the business side of the music as well as the creative side. So shout out to them for that.
Super shout out to them, bro. Who we got for first at bat?
All right, let's go. Drum roll. We doing KV several levels.
Let's go. We like, and then I asked Dog for like a live link and stuff like that, right? And hilariously enough, he hit me with the all-star response. You know, that the shit that, you know, people just be hitting you with, you know. My name is KV several levels on all platforms. I'm like, all right, bro, that didn't really help me find shit, bro. Like,
touche, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to him though, fam. He cold like that. He could do shit like that. Because if you was a trash rapper, bro, I would be like, hell nah, bro. We just skipping him.
He hits you back with it. Do your fucking research.
Yeah, do your job, fam. My bad, bro. My bad. Nah, but yeah, KV several levels. We already had featured him one time on the opening freestyle.
Yeah.
And he fucking killed that shit. So nasty with it. Like,
yeah,
it's
body
crazy.
bags.
So I've always wanted to put him on the first at bat since we talked about the whole platform of that. So we gonna check him out, man. You already know, first at bat, best feature, or not the best feature. We gonna rate your feature, we gonna rate your single, and we gonna rate a live performance. You know, those are the three elements that we putting up on the table for y'all to see how good y'all are at y'all craft.
Yep. See if you get a home run.
What we doing, man? We gonna roll the dice. What should we just start random live?
Yeah.
Or just, we'll do the live. Fuck it. We'll do the live. This is called Live from the Living Room. Straight up, it's just literally called live. So volume 1, already rich, it says. KV, man, let's go.
Mello, one of the best in the city, boy. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to your beat, though. Mello dropping 30. I'm gonna drop 30 on you.
Okay.
This is about Mello dropping 30. Dreaming and scheming on a million got me feeling like I'm already rich. Feel like I'm already rich. Pentagraphs in my index and my thumb, bumping all Teddy hits. I'm done with all petty shit. Niggas plotting on my paper, come and get it out of dog sweaty fists. And pray to God that he missed. From the moment God blessed me with these gifts, I was already rich. Was born already rich. Listen. I push a button and she wake up. Push a second button and my baby lift her face up. Push another button that she knew from the waist up. Yo, get your weight up. Hey, wait up. It ain't on me, it's Cindy. It ain't phony, it's Fendi. DNA later, don't think it's my bitches Tony and Cindy. Act like you mastered this magic, you get a Tony and Emmy. You catch a swaggerless bastard, your bitches phony and skinny. I was engineered for this, geared for this, steered forward. Driven by sheer lack of fear, often veered toward. Distractions, oncoming traffic, or the potholes. Regular or ratchet, I am not those. KV on a classic like the Guacadale tacos. Bitches swam trapping, think of one of El Chapo's. Vatos, que paso, me no comprende what a drug buys. Habla no English, me know nothing about no mud pies. If bugs die, doves cry, I'm on trial. Cause blood ties, the plug guys is on file. And I'm known to violence, low life, some flown miles, and blown piles of coke white as Simone Biles. Wow, keep on flipping, little white girl. I pray you make your way into the heart of the big white world. Ever pleasure by my darkest love is Africana. These treasures from my ancestors, I trace them back to Ghana. Learn honor from my grandmama, plus heavenly integrity. Gain wisdom from my grandpa. He blessed me intellectually. He dressed me with the 70s. Flow just like a silk suit. Pearlescent painted portion, come through flowing like a milk pool. Alive, 8 to 5, 8 the monkeys round me still mute. Your jungle so 100, why ain't none of them niggas killed you? Bitch, cause gorillas do a real do. Get hot or rot, nigga, barbecue a meal do. Shit'll lead a pot, pussy nigga push a meal through. Got it as a youngster and I still do.
Come on.
Shit.
Coming soon, King
I fuck with that. Let's go.
Oh man.
Yeah, let's go.
Bombs on them. Drop the bombs on them. I forgot about this, bro. My bad. Hey, real talk. I don't know what the fuck it is. I literally can't even explain, but it's something about the way that he like just flows the rhyme from the middle of the first sentence, like his first bar, he'll rhyme in between it.
Yeah.
And the way he does that and he just floats up and down back into that rhyme is crazy to me, bro.
Yeah.
And he very much is reminiscent of like any of the rappers that sound like they do on stage or anything. Like that's what he sounds like on a record. It didn't sound too far from hearing him just rap on a record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I fucks with that, bro.
Yeah, and his bars definitely hold your attention. Like he's not just saying any weak ass shit, gimmicky ass bars.
No, he really saying a lot of shit. Like,
and it's such a flex when rappers don't have to try to fit the mode of I'm serving weight or I'm out here fucking
just cliche.
Yeah, it's just
cliche bullshit,
knocking bitches down. Like, you know, like I don't know. It's just such a flex when rappers can actually spit about, you know, their punchlines. They could be about, you know, referencing certain shit, but it's not like he has to have it like that, you know.
Yeah, no, but I mean, when you really talk about the shit that you really live, it's really easy for you to come up with dope shit because you're actually every day you got new material.
Right.
Every day you live in something. Every day you have a feeling that comes up that might remind you of some shit that you really went through. Yeah. So it all just recycles, and it's so easy to just be like, oh, I can, you know, that's why I find it easy to rap. You know what I mean? And I'm sure you the same.
Yes.
We rap about shit that we don't have to how to say it? We don't have to imagine, oh, what can I make up today? And I can just say some shit that I could fake it till you make it shit. You get caught in that. Well, now I have to say something that's intriguing and I really don't know nothing about it, but yeah, like I want to do motherfuckers even be researching the bullshit. Like they just be saying some wild shit. I don't know. But shout out to KV. That was his live. I fuck with that, bro. Like I really do. I rock with that shit all the way. He said some grandmas question my heavenly integrity, but I was raised by grandpa. Some the 70. I can't even fucking remember what he said. That shit was so hard, bro. The way he flowed in and out of that, bro. Yeah. Like, but we gonna do his feature next, bro.
Let's go.
And of course, you know, he real tight with the brother Brad Fax, bro. And y'all know how we feel about Brad Fax here, bro. He was was he the first?
Yep, he was the first
home run.
We did.
Yeah, no, he's the first home run.
Oh yeah, first home run. Yep.
Yeah, okay. So this is Brad Fax featuring KV several levels. So we gonna get his feature rating off this one. Let's go, Brad Fax and KV. This is my shit, by the way. I've heard this more than a few times. And I love that they're lyricists and they get on beats like this, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I got it all for the muscle. I got it all out the mud. We did it all with no handouts. Nigga, we ain't need no plug. I'm in the jet for the cash, but they think I do it for love. Everything came with the grind. I ain't even need no plug. Look, count it up, count it up, count it up. Regulate shit, we done mounted up. I can turn one into two of these. Got two of these if you wanna act tough. I cut the top off a new shit. Even cut the tongue, got a loose lip. A few sips make a hoe turn two flips. Talk like she toothless, I ain't with that cute shit. I'm catching plays with weight on me. Told me she patient, she'll wait on me. You going back? Nah, ain't no way, homie. You already had a fucking nigga turn state on me. Teacup, no head, no butter knife. Hit it with a wide hang on some nights. When it shine hard as the sunlight. Came from the 80s, nigga, I'm dumb nice. Man, if I said it, I did it. You ever see me with her, I hit it. Run it up, run it up, run it up. I just wanna get it, get it, get it. I can feel the hate when I come through. On the bag with a hit him with the 1-2. When she wanna come, told the bitch I wanna come too. Fuck her till she out, put her out when she come too. Nigga, I ain't wasting no time. I see the money even if I went blind. I done put the fit with the grind. When the feds come fishing, I ain't give them no line. I've been on more business than business suits. Heads tended to a car full of drugs. I went and got it up on my own, nigga. I ain't even need no plug. I got it all for the muscle. I got it all out the mud. We did it all with no handouts. Nigga, we ain't need no plug. I'm in the jet for the cash, but they think I do it for love. Everything came with the grind. I ain't even need no plug.
Put me in Ukraine or Syria. I won't just survive in it, I'ma thrive in it. Take a K and find a way to turn it to a freedom gang, free to God's business. Rise written in the skies, vision in my eyes, listen, not despise limits in the dime kitchen, whipping fine grits into the sides, thinking, M4s, we on drive rented. Fish bowl, we on slide tenant. Won't smoke, drop some info, give me 5 minutes. Y'all moving several pies in circles with federal ties, they telling you lies. Meanwhile, I'm Urkel in glasses, but that's just my clever disguise. Y'all better be wise. I'm pushing pills, pounds, nigga, hands down, got lower prices and a fatter peas. Milwaukee raised, but before the trades, it was Robert Taylor's and the Outer B's. I'm actually groomed, in fact, I was practically doomed right out of the womb. Nigga, I gathered with goons and sat up and bagged up in rooms with hazardous fumes. That was the summer of war, we jumped in cause younger was poor, we hungered for more. Hype buddy's stomach was sore from searching for crumbs on the floor, go run to the store. Bring me some soda, I'll throw you a floater to smoke until I meet this quota. Give Lil Bro a roller to post at this dough with these boulders of dope till there ain't no more smokers.
Hey, I got it all for the muscle. I got it all out the mud. We did it all with no head.
I only got one
Nigga, we
problem
ain't need
with
no
that
plug.
verse, bro. Only one problem with that verse. This nigga said we ride fish bowls. We ain't sliding tinted. Nigga,
Man,
what?
direct diss, fam.
Illy tints, come get tinted.
Look at that. We got a diss record for that, fam. He's stupid. No, I ain't even catch that. That's crazy. He said we ride fish bowl. We ain't tinted.
I'm insulted, bro.
Look at that. Nah, but again, bro, the way he goes into those rhyme schemes to me is so smooth, bro. Like he just titled the blue in the bathroom from gathering goons, and I'm in the back of the roof and hazardous fumes. That shit was cold, bro. He went crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to KB, bro. I already knew this was gonna happen, so he went nuts on there, bro. And then him and Brad Fax, they get together and they Freedom Gang, bro. Them brothers did a lot of time together, fam. So
And it's, again, it's a flex when you can have people do the shot face off of your verse.
Yeah.
Like you just took a shot, like that was nasty.
Ooh, shit. That hazardous
That
fume
bar was
line got me.
Like, yeah.
Nah, but the feature part of that for me already valid. So we'll rate it at the end. We'll rate it at the end, bro.
Yeah.
Now we going to his single. This is just him. This one is called Mouse Food. I've heard this on Facebook. He was pushing this shit. And this is just one of them records, bro. I'm telling you, I just like Dog style, bro. Like he got the voice. It translates from live to record to stage, all that shit. It just he can rap and make it all sound like that. His voice is one of those voices where it just sounds crispy all the way across. So this is KV Several Levels, Mouse Food. First at bat, let's get it.
Easy forever.
Rudy be slapping.
Just left the slapping ass trap, counting up mouse food. Can't eat with no weak cats that I outdo, that I outgrew. Dr. Strange in my big chain and my house shoes. I'm Rick James, insane, fuck your couch, dude. Little nigga, I'm lit. My I'm saying on shit. No, she thought she had leveled up when I was locked down, but she pissed, right? She wasn't ready for the twist. No, a better nigga don't exist. Oh, her new man got a few bands, but he's several levels down the list. Nigga, several levels down the list. Sold to me by an old timer over top ramen on the top tier. They done put us so beneath the ground, Rody, we can drown if we drop tears. Kane overcame a drop beer. Ain't no way that shit gon' stop here. For the time frame, play the mind game, think these bars far, but the block near, and I appeal for real. Like nigga, I'm home now, and it's on now. Where y'all working, y'all pronouns. I'm turning up, but look toned down. White 535, XIX drive.
Totaled it in 7 days. It's like I paid the test drive. Damn, made a statement in my city like how dare they be not aware of me. Not popping with the popularity, but solid in my solidarity. KV authentic, the freedom gang on all business. Well, y'all looking like raw minutes, fraud image, all gimmicks. With a few racks on battle gear. The rumor is I'm a racketeer. Imagine what they gon' say when I slap 28s on a Wagoneer. The baddest baddies be like, save me daddy, let me ride you up into the stratosphere. Fuck a superhuman, bitch, your future ruin. How that pussy Putin like Vladimir, bitch, I'm out of here. Just left the slapping ass trap, counting up mouthful. Can't eat with no weak cats that I outdo, that I outgrew. Dr. Strange in my big chain and my house shoes. I'm Rick James, insane, fuck your couch, dude. Little nigga, I'm lit. My pops saying on shit. No, she thought she had leveled up when I was locked down, but she pissed, right? She wasn't ready for the twist. No, a better nigga don't exist. Oh, her new man got a few bands, but he's several levels down the list. Nigga.
Dog a beast. Dog
Bro.
said I made a statement in my city, like how niggas not be aware of me not popping.
Not popping with the popularity, but I'm solid with the solidarity.
Yeah, dog is
that shit hard. That fucking Putin bar, I fucking caught. I missed it. I couldn't even catch it, bro. I didn't. Yeah. I caught all the other shit that I can't even recite it type shit. But yeah, that shit crazy, bro. I'll let Illy could be the
home run,
fam.
Home run.
That shit was hard.
You got all stars in this motherfucker, dog.
No, for real.
It's been home runs for like the last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, 3 or 4, I think. That's what's up though. Fuck that. We don't want that rappers, bullshit. Bro. We don't want the bullshit.
And I love the fact that, you know, we're able to find artists that have these 3 categories of content on, you know, their social media outlets, their performances, their features, and then their solo tracks. So if you got any of those, if you're an artist, you know, trying to get on the First at Bat segment, definitely you could send us some stuff, or, you know, just send us a message. We'll go find your shit, you know, so because we're definitely looking for it. You know, we're trying to get our little journalism on, and
facts,
you know,
which is hard as fuck.
Yeah,
y'all be sleeping on how hard it is to be a journalist. That's why I always say shout out to Breaking and Entering. Shout out to the Elixir. These are people who just in the city. They not asking nobody. They just doing it. They just following people, writing about them, telling people what they got going on. That shit is a lot of work, bro. Especially Breaking and Entering. They do a fucking weekly rundown of who dropped, who got songs out, and they write little pieces about every one of them. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's a lot of work, bro. Shout out to anybody in the city that partakes in stuff like that.
Yeah, and then most motherfuckers got regular full-time jobs.
Facts.
So they're doing that in between their jobs, probably watching their kids or, you know, relationships. They taking their time out to showcase the artists.
And they don't have to, fair, you know? So
big facts.
Shout out to everybody that do that. Illy, which one we gonna do first, man? What's the topic? The first topic.
Let's see. So
I think we should do that one.
Okay.
First.
Which one?
Because then we can go from that into.
Yep. So this is actually a topic that I wanted to spend the block on for a while. We actually did a topic on splits and just the business of, you know, making sure that you got your splits taken care of, split sheets and music registered and all that. And we had, you know, there was things that I learned off of that episode, stuff that maybe you learned, maybe some of the audience learned. So this is something that I came across as well that I never knew anything about. And this is about pop splits versus urban splits. So we'll go ahead and play this clip for y'all and then we'll talk about it.
Producers on the urban side I sat in the room with and said, yo, why don't you do pop splits? It'll be better. And it's like, what's the fuck I would share my money with some of y'all niggas? I'm getting my 50%. And it's like, that's why you're begging the biggest writers to come in the room. When it's white people, pop, everybody eats. If 8 of us did the song, 8 of us share. When it's black folks, y'all figure out what y'all giving each other. That's how we were taught. I didn't start getting rich until I adopted other ways of doing business. We did this record on Nicki Minaj only. Chris Brown, Nicki, Drake was a big moment. Lil Wayne. We did that record, right? If I would have did that record with an urban producer, I probably would have got 5%.
Dr. Luke.
Did it with Dr. Luke. Pop splits. Pop splits. First, shout out to Luke. Luke don't fucking play. Yeah. Luke said there's 7 writers on the record. We split in 7 ways. Yeah. He got 13%. Everybody got 13%. We walked away because I had 2 writers with 26%. I walked away with 26% of a hit. hit record. If I would have did that on the urban side, I would have had to fight to get 10%.
Yeah.
So what I noticed was I'm like, damn.
I didn't know about Pop Splits either until like about a year into the business.
And they don't teach us that.
Jeremiah Thomas, he taught me about that because it was like a pop record. And then I just remember always having to negotiate splits. When it was a pop record, he's like, no, it's Pop Splits. I was like, what does that mean? He's like, everything down the middle.
Everything down the middle. We ain't got to argue no more.
I was like, oh, so if it's like 5 writers, 4 writers, 6 writers, just everybody gets equal amount? He's like, yep, that's it.
Now watch this. You know how many big hit producers on the urban side I sat in the room with and said, yo, why don't you do Pop Splits? It'll be better. And it's like, what's the fuck I would share my money with somebody?
Instagram be seamless. You don't even know when the shit start over.
No, but that's actually good because we wanted some of the people that we got in the room with us to be able to
hear how the beginning started,
because they missed the beginning of that.
So as far as me, I fucking do Pop Splits damn near already. That's how I feel about the shit. I want to do, if it's all of us together, then we'll, as far as like, if you make a hook for my record and it's not my record and then we got a producer, in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'll give you 25% of my 50 because, I feel like I'm not going to try to haggle you down to fucking, oh, well, you only get 10% because you only did the hook, which to me, it'd be crazy because sometimes like the hook is the most important part of the song, motherfucker. Like, so you should automatically get more just for that, period. But that's just how I think in my mind. Like, if it even was a issue between the producer and all the writers, I'll just give the producer the half, whatever. You can have the 50 and then I'll figure out the other 50. And then in my mind, I just break it down like that anyway. I had no idea it was even a term that they coined it, like Pop Splits and urban splits. And what a fucking coincidence that Pop Splits are predominantly white people and they're just splitting it down the middle with everybody. And the urban splits is us. And we're like, nah, you can only get 8%. And I get,
everybody's
fucking stupid. That's fucking retarded. That's why motherfuckers be in the same place they always are. But I digress.
And it's a mentality thing. And it's also not sharing the cheat codes, They're not sharing the cheat code with us. All right, don't tell them how we do this. Let them figure it out for themselves. Instead of, it took a couple people, certain people that they were placed around to actually be like, hey, this is the easiest way to do this. Let's just do it this way.
I mean, but it's who gets the most of the urban split. That's what I'm trying to figure out when he said that. Like, who is the person in that room that's like, well, I need fucking 75%, and then
the
you guys
who's
split
doing the verse, if there's they have the longest part of the song.
Well, he said producers in there.
Well, he said
like
producers,
the
but
pop producers.
He was saying writers too.
No, so okay, so I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
so
he was saying writers.
I do kind of see the problem with that. Maybe if we're rapping and I'm like, I got the bar, like, I get it fractions. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, no, you said after you say fractions, you should say, I'm big with the action. And so you got a writing credit now. I guess I would see a problem. I'm like, why are we giving this nigga 20% of the record?
Right.
And he wrote one line, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
But again, I do kind of see that one right there. But at the same time, I'm going to repeat myself, bro. Do that shit before you get in the studio. You should already know, like, to the point where if you're not going to be contributing and get the split like everybody else, then you shouldn't even fucking be here. Why are you even here with us? Right. You should go somewhere, bro. You should not be here because everybody in this room is going to try to contribute to make whatever we got out of this 100% piece of work we're about to do. We're all splitting this, bro. So,
right.
Like if it's us four in here and somebody else come in and we got pizzas and shit and we know that we bought this pizza for us and he ain't contribute shit, the motherfucker, why you here? Why you at our pizza party, nigga? Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And it's what I like about this video is it kind of exposes the fact that people that are in the industry deal with the same problem of like breaking down the business. It's not just people on an indie level who, don't know how to break down the splits and everything like that. Like, even on that level, they're still like making the record. And then at the end of the record, they're like, all right, so how are we going to divvy this up? All right, who's going to be the first one to talk about this? Or, who's going to be the one to bring this up? It's not just like, they just go in there and they're like, all right, how are we gonna do this before we start? Like how you're saying, like they, you know, ideally that would probably be the best way to do it. Like, all right, everything's on the table. This is let's decide how we're gonna do this before we start working on this song.
Right.
Because
he did say that,
inspiration
right?
hits you, yeah.
They both did say that, like,
Yeah.
oh, we were expecting,
right?
So you didn't even talk about it before you went in there,
yeah.
Which kind of debunks what I was saying in the earlier episodes about, no, you think that they just do it, and they fucking do. And clearly they, and that's a big name, dog, right here.
Yeah,
I always forget his name, but he's like super connected with Jay-Z and them, like Rock Nation and shit. But yeah, that debunks my whole thing. Like,
yeah.
So maybe instead of saying, of course they do that, I'm gonna retract that statement and I'm gonna say we should be doing that. We should be talking about it before we even get in here.
Yeah, and it's more so that we would think that would be the common sense way to do it, especially since they're in the business and they've been in it for a long time.
Well, how many people got to get fucked off before before people like start like, maybe we should talk about this first?
And that's one part of it too. A lot of times, you know, you'll be creating these records or something like that, and that's why you don't see these artists collaborate with each other again after the fact, because maybe something happened with how they divvied up the pie at the end, and somebody didn't like it, and they're like, all right, well, I'm just not fucking working with that person no more.
No, that's facts. I just seen a video earlier today about Travis. I don't want to say his name is McCoy, but dog who I want to be a billionaire.
Yeah.
So dog, Travis McCoy or something like that. That's his name. Nobody knew who Bruno Mars was before that song. He said he made him, or not he got him on the song, had him like help him with the hook. He wrote the hook. They came up, they tried to take Bruno off the song because nobody knew who he was.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, nah, it got to be Bruno. Nobody's going to sing it how he does it. Like, who cares if, you know, it's not a big name, whatever. He pushed, fought for it, and then he got Bruno Mars to stay on the song. Bruno Mars got a good look off that, went and started having meetings, took off. You know, The Way You Are is his first hit. Sing, bro, what? That's a humongous song to be your first song. Said he took off, never talked to him again. He said he never talked to Bruno since, bro.
Yeah.
Talk about your shit first, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because the fuck?
But that's the thing, you know, like maybe Bruno seen like they trying to cut me out, you know what I'm saying? So, and he probably did not take lightly to that.
Well, I mean, he fought for you.
Yeah.
You should at least talk to the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah, he should at least been fucking with him still. Yeah.
But to me, I mean, I guess that song won, I think it won a Grammy and all kind of shit. So I don't think because Dog said he's not salty. He's like, I'm not salty at all. Like, I don't give a fuck if you never talk to me again. I'm just saying, like, he hasn't, is what I'm saying.
Right.
But to me, what I got out of that was like, maybe you should have talked about that before, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then, you know, maybe you could have established something, you know, more concrete in the relationship. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because that was a great song, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, pop splits versus urban splits, bro. I had no idea it was a thing. But this is kind of one of those things where it damn near almost sound like
what indie artists
white splits and nigga splits. That's what it sound like, man. That's what it pop splits versus urban splits sounds hella, you know.
That's
diet black and white splits, bro. Like,
that's the perfect way to put it, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll say white splits and nigga splits.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's kind of starting to sound like. The more we talk about it, and we're breaking it down and shit. They're like, you know, pop splits. You know, when we was over there with them, with the white producer, I was like, damn. They was like, what do you mean we're splitting it down the middle, buddy? He's like, what the fuck? Right. That's crazy. I would have been over there having to fight niggas for that shit, bro. For 10%, he said, holy shit.
Yeah.
I wish, what's his name? Daniels? Something Daniels? Dog name? You don't know dog name? He fuck with Jay-Z real tough. He's like a manager, like A&R for Rock Nation and shit. But he super rock with Jay-Z in them. But it's something McDaniels or something like that. I'm gonna find out his name in one of these episodes and make sure I get it right. But he's a major name, fam. For him to say that he was out there fighting for splits and shit, like, I want to know who the fuck was you fighting with? Like, the producer? Was it all the other writers? Yeah. Like, who was the one trying to take the major piece of the pie? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Huh? Ralph McDaniels. Yeah. See, I be knowing names a little bit.
Right.
A director? I thought he was an A&R. That's what he be talking on here about.
Yeah. Legendary music video director who appeared on the Joe and Jada podcast, Rock Nation NYC 2024.
Yeah, see, so that's
okay.
If you listen to his interviews and shit, he's definitely an A&R. Like, he be telling people how they should do it. Yeah.
Well, and he said in that clip that he had 2 writers on the records.
That's what I'm saying, because he has them do it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because he's like, now I got 26%. Damn, so you getting off, huh? Look at that.
Well,
That's a whole
he's
different.
he's probably getting a portion of
Oh
what
yeah,
they
I'm just
get.
talking shit.
Yeah.
He probably getting 2% out of 10, and now he got 26, so he getting like 8% or some shit. That'd be
Right.
crazy. But yeah, shout out to Ralph McDaniels for the knowledge. I'm sure we'll have another video of his eventually because he be talking a lot of shit and he's been putting people on. Do not, and I mean by any means, in any stretch of any imagination, do not get TLC'd, bro. That's the last thing you want to do is get TLC'd, bro.
Big fat.
They got fucking taken 100% advantage of, fam. Motherfuckers built whole empires and whole other labels and put TLC on that shit and came up and they was driving.
Right.
They got a RAV4, bro. They got a RAV4. Like, shut the fuck up. That's the urban split. That was urban splits, man.
You said it correctly. You know what I'm saying? It's the rappers, you know, the white people, they did business right.
Yeah.
Rappers, everybody.
Yeah.
That's because they want to own it all. This tough guy shit is sold up. This our shit. We giving you a piece.
Yeah.
Whereas this all our shit.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna share it.
That's facts. Yet another crack in the system.
Bravado, mentality.
No, yeah.
Good shit.
I think CTM.
Yet another crack in the system.
Jose
bro.
had a skit on one of his songs. It was a Tupac skit, and he's like, "Everybody's all gimme, 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 push, push, push." You know,
Yeah.
in the Tupac skit, and that's kind of what it's like. You know, in the urban side, it's all me, me, me. You know, I got to be the front runner of, you know, or the star of all of this. And then on the other side, it's like they're trying to make sure everybody wins, and that's the way to do it, because when everybody wins, you're automatically gonna win, you know. So that, and like that's one thing I try to do, like even in my business outside of music, I try to pay my employees the best that I can, because I know that if they leave happy and they leave with money in their pocket, and if they're not struggling, that's only gonna help me in the long run.
They're gonna
You know
come
what
back
I'm
to
saying?
work and be fucking ready to work for you. That's
Right.
really what it. That's why restaurants are ass. Every Popeyes in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, by the way. Fuck y'all. But you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ass. Y'all not paying y'all people right, bro. So of course, yeah. You know. No bullshit. I only said that because yesterday I wanted Popeyes, and I thought about it, and it literally hurt my heart knowing I was not gonna go get no Popeyes,
Right, they're gonna
because
be out of
every
something.
Popeyes in the city is trash, bro.
Yeah.
Every fucking one, bro. I hate that shit. I love Popeyes so much, and I hate that we got to go through that.
That's facts.
Super side note, fam. I'm fat. Fuck y'all.
And it's only here, though. It's only here, bro. Because when I've had Popeyes in other states, it's not like that.
It's amazing. It's nigga. You walk out of a Popeyes, even in the other towns in Wisconsin, like you go to Beloit or some shit,
Yeah.
and they got a Popeyes or Madison or some shit.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic, bro.
It's almost as if you were like at
yeah, fire. Amazing.
Hey, in and out in 3 minutes.
And they're happy. They're like, hey, yo, you want some chicken? Yeah, I got you, bro. You asking for shit? Yeah, we got you, bro. We got this, bro. You want some extra? You like, what the fuck? You be amazed at how you get treated in there, bro.
Yeah. No, that's facts.
Yeah, super side note, fan. But it was just a good example of what he was saying. He pays his employees good. Therefore, when they come to work the next day, you know, that's any job, bro. If you pay me correctly and I feel like I'm getting my worth out of this, I'm going to come do it 100%. And I'm way less likely to be like, to give you pushback.
Yeah.
You know, hey, heck, I need you to do this. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Yeah. You not paying me enough to do that. You know, any little thing outside the scope of my work description, I no longer want to do because you're not paying me good enough. You know what I'm saying? And then that turns into resentment to where you're not even doing what is part of your job description. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now at this point, you just the shittiest employee ever because you don't give a fuck. So
right.
Pay your employees better, Popeyes.
All right. So next topic we got: how will AI change content creation? We came across another Instagram reel, which was pretty dope. It's the homegirl's talking about how AI is basically changing the game. You know, so we're gonna run this clip and then talk about it after.
I'm gonna try to find a good ending point for it. It's a long video. If I don't, we might watch the whole thing. But it's a super long video as far as like Instagram reel.
Yeah.
But the future of content creation with AI.
That's the future that's coming where you have to learn how you learn so you can teach yourself anything. Because the jobs of the future are not going to be an individual mapped to one individual skill. You are going to be an orchestrator of teams of real and synthetic humans to be able to execute a task. So the future of musicians or content creators is what I'm calling a content architect, where you will be an individual that operates an operating system combined with human resources, with AI tasks. And then that is how you'll build your brand and your audience. You're already seeing it where Spotify is generating AI bands and promoting them because they own their algorithm. And so there's an element where we are dependent on a specific skill to be a route to enter into society and specific platforms. And what's happening right now is those specific platforms that have algorithms that we all go to are going to start creating their own virtual creators. You telling me that the world's largest video platform that can completely control who blows up on its platform wants to continue to pay human influencers when they can build and own their own that don't exist? What that presents is the same opportunity that the digital camera presented. So the first digital camera came out in 1991, but they didn't become household every day until the early 2000s. And when they started to become household, there were two creators that come to mind who thought about what the future of content creation and content distribution looks like because this tool existed. And one of them said, one day, someone's going to want to watch people as they live their lives. And everyone was like, no one wants to watch you be in your room all day, bro. And he made a website called Justin TV. That became Twitch. There was another guy who said, hey, these cameras, one day everyone's going to want to share their videos somewhere. We should make a site where people can just put their videos. And we call that site YouTube. So in a future where individuals can create the next Star Wars on their phone, which is coming in the next 18 months, what does content creation, what does content distribution, and what does brand building look like? And why are the tool owners the only ones who get to have a say in that? You all are the creators. You all are the ones whose art is out here. Shape that future and don't be reactive to it. And that's
big facts. And that's one of the things I think about the most as an artist is like, I need to fucking find out how to use technology to my advantage. And there's so little time to do it, but it's like, it's
so much. Yeah, it's a lot.
You cannot fucking fall asleep on it because if you do, you're just going to be fucking left in the dust.
We at this podcast, specifically, even us, we are already utilizing AI and we have to do certain things. Even the Premiere Pro at this point, it syncs it, has it all to where you could just switch the cameras. All that shit's artificial intelligence. It's gonna happen. We definitely headed straight towards Terminator, fucking Matrix, all that shit, bro. We're like 100% full force in that direction right now, fam. Like, you know, we already talk about how motherfuckers don't even want to be what they are. So imagine when this shit takes full force.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a person. That thing feels and it knows what the fuck it wants and it knows what it has and all that shit. And they already have malfunctions where AI has talked to each other.
Yeah.
Communicated. They've shut shit down so that they couldn't be shut down. Like, it's fucking nuts, bro. It's like real. It's real. Like I said, Terminator, Matrix shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is going to be in a whole different world.
They've said like that when they try to like shut an AI down, it tries to back itself up on something else, or it tries to look for reasons for you not to shut it down and show you that.
Bro, that's like Transformers on that one. I forgot which Transformers it was, but where it used to just to like the soda machine or something, and then that turns into a fucking, and then that zaps something else, and everything's just fucking multiplying itself into fucking
Have
robots
you seen the
everywhere.
movie Transcendence?
Transcendence. Why does that sound so familiar?
I think it's Johnny Depp in it.
I'm not sure if I ever watched it.
Really good movie, fucking. But basically, they upload dude's consciousness into the web, and then fucking he's too smart, you know. So like, you know, they try to fucking kill him off, but he just keeps uploading himself everywhere else, and then
and you could just stay alive.
Kill him. Yeah.
No. AI definitely is. I think this isn't anything proven or something. This is definitely just imagining me thinking about the level of the depth of the reality of AI. That shit is already unkillable. You can't fuck with it. It already has its fucking claws in us, bro. Like it's here, fam. It's here to stay. It's not gonna go nowhere, fam.
Yeah. But back to the topic.
Yeah.
So, you know, as AI is changing content creation and what it means to be an artist, I think that's a golden opportunity for artists to kind of double back to how music used to be, because there's a lot of industry artists talking about right now, taking their songs off of the larger streaming platforms and only uploading them on their websites so that you can have more control over what's going on with your, streams and all that shit. Because she was saying in there, like now these Spotify's, Apple Musics, they're promoting their own AI bands and, AI rappers. And like we were, before the episode, Lee was kind of telling us about Tupac album is completely AI, and that's crazy to me. A whole album, like think about as an artist, think about how long it takes you to come up with an album, and then to have an AI version of that.
Well, look what I'm saying. That's when we cross over into AI damn near being theft, because AI doesn't create its own music. It doesn't just like, hey, I'm just gonna fucking make music. No, it studies other music. It takes and learns everything around it, and then it makes something from what it learned. So it's like,
but technically that's what we do.
No, but what I'm saying is,
like we learn styles of rapping and shit like that.
Look,
they
got him. They got him.
No.
They got him, fam. It's over, bro. They fucking got him, fam. They got Illy all the way, bro. He's a goner. He's an AI fucking I'm talking shit.
But that's what they say that I watch a lot of conspiracy shit, and that's what they say that that's what humans started out. We're technically the first AI.
You see what I'm saying? But my thing is, sure, you learn and you hear shit, and then you make your own of it, right? Mm-hmm. But you're still, see, look, that doesn't. What I'm about to say is you're gonna be like, exactly. That's what we are. You know what I'm saying? But we're autonomous creatures. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have our own mind. I can create something from what I hear or whatever, but you would still be held liable if I heard your song and I made my song, even if it's completely different. You could still point out certain similarities that I could get in. You could sue me for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could be like, well, there's no way, and especially if you prove that I've heard your shit before. Yeah. Like, let's say me and you are, we work together now. So let's say I'm at your studio session and SG's doing a documentary. He's recording us. 5 years from now, I drop a song. It's a hit single. It sounds exactly like the song that's on the video. I'm in there listening to it with you. You can prove that I took your shit because look, he was right there in the studio with me. This is the timestamp video. Look at what happened. This is the song. Listen to the similarities in the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot of work that you would have to do to prove it. But I'm just saying you could do that because I'm a human. You're a human. You know?
And I feel
fucking
like
AI can just literally take my shit and your shit and make a song that sounds
like both.
You know what I'm saying? Like, put you on the hook, put me on the verse. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, but the thing
or not
is,
even that, take your style of like your cadence with my voice, and now it sounds like a whole different,
right.
AI is capable of doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Now check me out. Now, it's not just the AI though. This is the problem. We're talking about it like it's a fucking, you got me over here. They getting me now and shit. No, but
let's fall down.
He talking about it like it's a fucking thing, like it's a person and shit. No, AI is a tool. So right now it is, should I say. We just talked about how it's growing so fast that it's going to be its own thing, but
it's not a tool, bro. It's
like right now, like Timbaland, for example, he got people dissing him. He got people talking shit. Because he's trying to sign an AI artist and all this shit. But you're not just, the AI isn't just making up this music, bro. Timbaland is purposely taking people's shit and uploading it into the AI, and then the AI learns that shit.
Yeah.
That's theft. You're stealing my shit, bro. You're taking my shit, putting it into something, and then you're doing it. The AI is making it, but that's you. A person made the AI isn't just like,
you're sending the
I'm
AI
I'm artificial intelligence. I'm gonna just make
Yeah.
music. Nah. You control the AI to make it do what you want it to do.
Yeah,
like
it's
Spotify.
It's like a gun.
Oh, we want you to make a band. We want you to be a band. All right, now go listen to, bro, what the fuck? Think about how many songs a day go on Spotify.
Yeah.
That's their database for their AI. What the fuck? They can literally just, as soon as you upload it, the AI is like, zoom.
Yeah.
Scanned it, got
and they
it
know
in my
they're
shit.
doing that
like,
because like right now, like I believe Spotify just updated their their agreement clauses and shit like that. And in their agreement clauses, basically you're giving them rights to your music forever.
Exactly. That's why it's dangerous.
They can do whatever they want with it.
The word is in perpetuity.
Yeah.
When they say in perpetuity, bro, that means forever, nigga. That means there is no end date.
Yeah. And you can't do shit about it.
Nothing. Yeah, you're legal. If you sign anything or you click something, yeah, I accept.
Yeah.
And that just says we own your likeness and your image and your voice and all that shit in perpetuity, fam.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
But that's what
TLC,
I was saying
nigga. Don't get TLC,
earlier.
bro.
That's why I was saying a little earlier, it's the best time for artists to circle back to having their own websites and uploading their music through their own websites.
See, but the problem with that is that the website itself is in the system in which the AI fucking dominates, nigga. There's nothing you could put it on your website, but AI can just scan that shit anyway. Like motherfuckers can do whatever because the web, yeah.
But at least you're not signing in perpetuity with Spotify's.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you have a chance of you have
go
a chance.
after them,
but then you got to prove it. So it's fucking. That's where they get you. Spotify has more money than fucking
and then
half
that's
the country.
When you find your AI and you're like, hey AI,
hey AI, I need you to go upload and kill the other AI.
Right
now we have AI wars and shit. Right, that's fucking nuts, man. Like it really is scary, bro. Like we're talking about it in all fun and in jest and shit, but that's some scary ass shit. Not only is it scary for humankind, period, but as an artist, bro, as somebody who's never even cracked the fucking internet code to this day, like I'm still working on trying to like. Damn, there's a code to be broken, bro. There's there's a breakthrough, a barrier that you have to pass through to get to where you really want to be as far as eyes on you and shit. And I've never even figured that one out. You know what I mean? So now AI is scary, bro, because it adds to the fucking their side of the war, bro.
Keeps setting the goalposts further and
further, bro.
Yeah.
You know, but shit, I use it. And I'll tell you right now, bro, it was seamless to use it. It wasn't like I had to, let me go learn this program or this AI or nothing. I just did it. I just looked up. Oh, look, they got me, nigga. It was just scrolling on my phone. It was like, do you want to make nice shit for you? Yeah, I want that click. And now I'm fucking using it 100% and I love it. You know what I'm saying?
AI is back there like,
you know what I'm
so bad when he finds out we got it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you know, and then I didn't even think about it until my girl had asked me some shit a couple weeks ago. Like, you know, you just do all of them? You don't do any of them?
You basically like an avatar.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I'm in the screen, bro.
Here, he goes shop here, he bought this.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, you like this.
Which is crazy, right? Because I always wondered what the fuck, you know, they'd be like, they're stealing your data. And I'm like, what the fuck they gonna do with my data, nigga? So what? I watch milk porn and shit. Nigga, who gives a fuck? Nigga, like, how does that affect me, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but what he's saying is true, bro. Like, it literally takes every little thing you like. And whether or not you think or you believe that shit, anything you choose to participate in or buy or you choose to think about or watch visually.
He looked at that for 27 seconds.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nigga, what? That's crazy. Exactly. Anything you choose to do can be made to characterize you.
Yeah.
It's part of you because if you didn't, especially in a country like America where you're free, you know what I mean? You freely, with all your own will, did this. So this is what you like. Mm-hmm. Curses behind the camera going, you're tethered, bro. Avatar, fam.
Puppet.
Which is only good if you're the nigga in the wheelchair, bro, because you can walk again. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, but
that shit's crazy, bro, because like, man, like a week ago, I was asleep. I had woke up, I was ready to start my day. You know, I reach over, grab my phone, I'm like scrolling. I'm like, I'm gonna buy this fucking exercise equipment. I hadn't even been up for like 5 minutes, bro. AI got me.
Yeah.
He's gonna want to see this, and I bought it, bro.
That's
a workout.
Damn, he said I bought it. He said, and
5 minutes
bought
after
it.
waking up, bro.
That's crazy. Well, you know what's fucked up? He just said that, and it just made me think, fam. Like that was probably the first sign we're fucked. When you used to just talk about shit, and then you jump on your phone.
Yeah,
and that shit is on there, bro. Like, remember when that shit was a taboo thing? Like, that doesn't really happen. You're just tripping. You probably searched it or something. Yeah. Nah, nigga. There's been 1,000 times where I just said some random ass shit. Sometimes Sometimes they get me with my thoughts, bro. I'll just think about some shit and jump on my phone like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I agree. Anything you search text,
even text.
Yeah. Like text messages?
Yeah.
Well, that's how it learns your words. Think about that.
Yeah.
How you used to learn your words. What the fuck?
Funny story. One day we're having a fucking group conversation and shit via text and shit, and then the AI is like,
oh, when I fucking
thumbs up what we were talking about for the rest
when I
of
said
us.
that to Curse, I was like, look at what the fuck it's saying, bro. Hey, that's what it really
It was some
does.
shit about salt. That's all I remember.
Oh, it said salt content too high or some shit like that, and it like broke it down.
They were like, Illy and Lito are talking about salt content.
Yeah, what the
We're all like, what the fuck? Let's delete this shit.
Oh, bullshit, bro. No, but listen, bro. It's happening so fast, bro. Think about it. Nobody in this room is over 50, bro. 50 years. 50 years. And we have fucking the skyrocket ain't even enough of a term to use for how far. Nigga, the first iPhone was fucking 05 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
20 years, bro.
What
The
they call
first
that
iPhone
in space
came out.
movies, hyper jump with hyperleap.
Yeah.
Hyperleap.
Yeah, hyper jump. Yeah. Boom. You just, bro, that's nuts, bro. That's fucking nuts. That's how much AI has taken. And AI's only been AI for what? Fucking 4 years?
Yeah.
It was after COVID. When COVID happened, we wasn't talking about AI like that. No, I'm saying the way it's implemented now and we use it, it was probably 2021 when we started using like, hey, do you use AI? It went from like a movie title to, hey, do you use AI? Like AI is here, bro.
Everyday person has access to it now.
Yeah, now it's like country on country, who has the better, like who has open source, who has this. And of course, America's gonna lock their shit down. They want you to fucking die, bro. It's okay. But this shit for musicians is a fucking pivotal moment. I'm probably not gonna put shit on Spotify ever again when they pass that. Fuck you. I don't want you to take my music. At least not by like legally. I don't want to sign off my, that's like signing the birth certificate in the hospital's like, hey, by the way, your child is really ours forever. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's like
whatever we want to do
happens.
That's just crazy.
We have
bro.
rights to it, but that's already what happens.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
The placenta and shit like that.
Yeah,
they take
just
that
take
shit
it.
immediately.
They just take it. That's just crazy.
And if you try to leave with that shit,
It's really you're supposed to eat it, right? No, you are.
That's
It
why
is
they
supposed to
take
be
it.
something like that.
That's why they take it.
Yeah,
so
because
people
they
can
want
eat it.
stem cell research and shit. But what I forgot what I was gonna say. That shit crazy. Now you got me up here thinking like, bro, I wish a motherfucker would try to take my kid, man. Yeah, like got me up here thinking about that shit. No, but
right.
I won't sign. Yeah, I won't sign. Yeah, it is actually, but I won't sign that Spotify shit. If it does happen exactly how they say, I'm definitely gonna. I don't know how that works for DistroKid and shit like that. But if I have to upload to Spotify, I have to. I'm gonna find somewhere else that doesn't make me. I can pick which one.
DistroKid, you can choose which ones.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm definitely clicking off Spotify when I do anything new because I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah, most certainly.
But we could talk about AI because we barely touched the surface on what we would want, like any of this. So we could talk about this even further or different episodes. But AI is definitely dangerous. I don't fuck with it. It turned one of my favorite producers into somebody who I never wanted to see him be like. Like Timbo, get it the fuck together.
They
You'll
say
probably never see that shit.
You live long enough to see your
idols turn rivals.
Yeah, turn into the villain or something like that.
No bullshit.
But that concludes this episode of the All 414 All podcast, brought to you by Illy, Street Team Hectic, Lethal of Third Ward Studios, and SG Films. If you haven't already, we encourage you to take a moment to like this video. Second, leave a comment about the topic that interests you the most. And third, share this video with a friend and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching and come back for the next episode of the All 414 All podcast.
I don't got nothing this time.
Fuck AI.